Switch to protector now. All the AoEs, all the AoEs. And then get in close enough to get that synergy off of them.
I'm taking 1%.
To your sides, now. Exit side, focus protector. Entrance side, I don't know. Build ultimate, build resources. Do what you gotta do.
I'm standing where I'm supposed, where you showed me, but that is still jumping on me hard.
You need to block it.
Okay.
It has to be blocked.
Okay. I'll do better.
I can't survive it.
Tommy's
Bonnie.
up.
Gotta go for a res.
Back exit.
Barry, try to go for the other side now, since that one is occupied by a shit ton of spits. Focus the protector and the res. Whenever Felms comes in, we are going to focus. Tom, give us our call out.
240 on track.
Everybody on Felms now. Drop ultimates on.
4 and 3, 2, 1.
I don't care if the protector's up or not. Hard focus Felms until the jump. Alright, now switch to next target. Right now, Ohms, 1 on the res.
Back exit.
Everyone
220
switch to protector.
on track.
Let us know whenever he's coming in. Everyone refocus on Felms. All the AoEs. Every orb, every wall, whatever you got. On Felms. Thank you.
150. 5 ahead. Height.
If he's 5 ahead, say he's on target. Don't tell him what, don't tell if he's ahead. Until he's 10 ahead.
Alright.
You got him healing?
You want to
now I
instill
do.
a little bit of fear in everybody. Oh, I'm quite afraid.
130.
Down to that.
He's 10 behind. Kite.
Des? Easy. Focus Felms.
Front entrance, or exit, sorry.
Keep focusing Felms. Now go get the protector.
We're at 30 seconds and
Get in
20
range.
behind.
As soon as he's back in, focus him. Everything.
He's coming in now.
Target him.
He's on here.
All your AoE, all your single target, all your
Alright.
dots. Do not leave his side until he jumps.
enraging 15.
Protector. Careful with those jumps. Okay, get him. All the damage.
Rage.
Ultimate's on him, now. Watch out for bacon, do not get hit by that bacon. It will kill you. Reses and Felms. He's almost down. Tommy's down.
Alright.
Getting res far right.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing right
Kite.
now. Like I have like a standing up.
Yeah. That's insane.
Okay, protector. Get the protector down as soon as possible. And then put as much damage as you possibly can on him.
Yo, that is weird. He's doing like a weird fucking.
Yeah, he's like having a seizure.
Back
Great,
entrance.
best time we have to push him. Protector. Hi babe, slow your job for a minute.
Nope. That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Mini
How about
up
looking on
and 2.
Felms?
Mini up.
Good deal.
What do
he's
Kite.
coming in, let us know.
2 people on
Coming in.
res. They have to be quick as shit. Ignore protector. If you're not getting a res, you are pushing Founds.
Run exit.
Do you want ultimate regardless of Holmes' status?
Correct. Yes. Until I can
Protector?
see us push ahead, we are going to have to play it
230.
safe.
On track. Coming in.
Top down.
Ultimates, everything you got
Alright,
on
3, 2, 1.
Founds.
Back middle.
Switch to protector now. 1 on the res.
Taking
Too
Be
close
just
time.
careful about when he's jumping, you can't be that far in.
I was putting all through, and that just caught me. Back exit.
Boney, that's just a little bit too far up Holmes' ass.
Protector.
Okay.
Kite.
Try to damage the protector through kite, staying alive, obviously highest priority.
130. 10 behind.
A little further down the tail. All the AoEs, hard target.
Think like halfway
Focus.
down the tail. That would be pretty ideal. If he's halfway in the middle of the tail.
1 on the res, focus the protector until we hear that
Coming
Founds is
in.
making his
1
way.
minute on track.
AoEs back down. Hard focus Founds.
Kite.
1 person on that res. Far too long for no one to be attempting that res.
I did get it.
Okay.
I think there is confusion and concern over if we're supposed to be focusing film, should someone still be getting that res? I think that's the issue.
30 seconds on track.
I will
Coming
make
in.
a call out when to ignore
1.
reses. Continue to focus Founds.
Is that what you
I
want?
got no breath.
Dead.
That is much better.
Dead,
Run
dead, dead, dead,
exit.
dead.
Dead.
You get the timer, Tom?
Yep.
Focus protector, exit
You want to make
side.
sure you're like poised on that button, so because any little bit you're off will make you think he's not enraging when he is.
Yep. But just because he's not going down, he's like
No, I
doing
know
that
it's physically
stand-up
hard
thing.
to see.
Yeah.
Jumping in 3%.
Nice, Bones.
Mary, are you a DC?
No, I'm
Focus-
not. I'm in
He's got a
spit.
res.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in
Focus
spit, but I'm in
protector.
spit.
Make sure that DPS is up there to front kite the spit
I'm
so
up.
that way it doesn't land on Heathen.
I'm back.
Boney, you can't afford to do that though. Like, you are forever banned from getting reses.
1%
and
jumping
doing
now.
front
Or kiting and then
Kite.
jumping.
Alright, we have an
Jumping
off tank
literally now.
down. So as soon as we come back from the jump, we're probably going to go through a kite. Immediately afterwards,
Fuck.
we're going to have to get that res. We're going to have to get a lot of reses. That's a bad hit. If you
trying to
have
dodge
films,
a film.
run him up towards Heathen. Heathen, you need to take aggro of films. Until Boney is up and says that he has it.
I have him.
All the reses. We are...
It won't let me res Aubrey because someone else is pending.
That's more than inconvenient. Ignore reses for the second. Damage
2
on
minutes,
films.
30 behind.
30 behind?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is
When he says
130.
ignore
Okay.
reses, it means for the duration of when he's in. The minute he leaves, get those reses. Because at this point we have so many down that we're not going to be able to... Please tell me he's on a DC again. Fuck, he is. Barry, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I haven't DC'd.
Does the DC, so focus Felms, all the damage on Felms, the minute he jumps, get the reses. Reses now. Get Barry first, she's important.
Kite.
If you're not getting a res, get a protector.
40 seconds. 50 behind.
50 behind, all the damage. Stop what you're doing, get
One.
Felms. Except for you. I see you go, please. You get Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, rather than protector.
Shield cap.
Good.
10 seconds.
Okay, rather. He's gonna enrage, so
Yeah, it's
all the
gonna get
damage.
ugly. Kite. Enraged.
Enraged. Do not hit Bacon. Get Bony. Reses. Get Heathen.
Oh,
White.
I'll tank him. I guess not.
yeah,
Go ahead and wipe.
that's the problem with
I'm blue screen.
the light
Well-
attack bug and all the DCs. We don't. When we try
Yeah,
to
so the
focus
combination of
on
things is a combination of falling behind as a result of dying, which has nothing to do with the light attack bug. But then, of course, when we do have to fall behind, usually it's not that bad to try and recover it, but because we're lacking so much damage, it's really difficult to recover.
Yeah, we can't
Without
fall
that
back.
bug, I feel very confident we could actually recover it pretty well, but we're losing so much damage from the bug, so... Plus, we're all still working out, like, our characters and shit, so... We're not at the same place we were, and again, that's partially because of the light attack bug, so...
Aubrey,
Yes.
Des, oh never mind, I thought he fucking blue screen again. What food do you run in here? Just curious.
On my Polar right now, because I am the interrupter, and this is specifically because I'm the interrupter, normally I'd run much more, because I am sacrificing a lot of damage, I am running Rothgar something. It's a drink.
Orzorga's Red Frothgar, is it?
Yes, that one! Yeah, Frostgar! Thank you, Frostgar!
That gives mag recovery and health, right?
It gives me a bunch of health, and it gives me the highest amount of mag recovery you can possibly get from
Can
any
you link
food.
it?
Yeah, I can
I
link
rate
it.
that drink highly.
I love it for the fact that if I run out of magicka in this fucking trial, y'all die. Y'all die. So I cannot risk in the slightest that I run out of magicka. Because if I can't interrupt, good night. It's the only reason I run it. It's the only reason. I would normally be running
Hey, I'll be right
what
back.
Boucher just linked.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
Or I would run Witch Mothers.
Not gonna
The frost
lie. This shit sucks.
Yeah, by the way, if you're on my team and you're in this run right now, it's canceled. Just know
I
it's
don't
canceled.
believe it.
No!
Shit's canceled.
I
I'm not
figured.
doing this to us in fucking for EOF. Nope, fuck
That's
me.
probably a
I'm
good
not.
idea. Yeah.
It's just not worth going in there and having constant DCs and stuff in fucking VS's hard mode, especially Ice hard mode. I love you, Lars, but we'll get it next time. But fuck this.
Damn it.
I was gonna use this as like a light idea of how it was gonna go, just between the number of DCs we're seeing. I'm
Well-
already like,
Yeah. I blue screened. Yeah.
the amount of time it takes me to realize Des is, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta leave shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to like post it up in Discord as quickly as I can because
Text me. Text me. I'd rather you text me because my phone's gonna make noise saying you texted me, and I'll know quicker. I'm not looking at my Discord right now. My laptop's to my left, and I can't see that shit on the side.
Okay, if I just text you at B, that's blue screen.
If you text me anything and I'm not hearing you on mic, I'll
She
assume
hears
you're
it and
blue
she's like, "Oh, he DC'd." I swear to God. She
yeah,
don't
the
even look
second
at
I
her
hear
phone.
a ringtone, because you're not gonna text me mid-run for any other reason. Like, why else would you be texting me in the middle of the fight? You're informing me that you are no longer with us.
Fair.
Okay, 1 blue screen, 2 blue screen, 3 blue screen, 4 blue screen. I'm just reading the chat. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's ass, I'm not gonna lie. But again, this is really gonna come down to each and every single one of you whether or not we keep doing it. If everyone in this group says, I get why we're doing this, like, if every single one of these people, like, if every one of you guys say, it makes sense, we're in here, and even if we're not getting our full 2 hours worth, we're getting reps, I want to keep doing it, I will show up every single day and give you that opportunity to get those reps. I will come in here, I will make the call outs, I will give the advice, everything that I can do to make the most of this time. However, if the group as a whole says it really is not worth it, or hey, like, I'm getting fucking pissed because of this shit, I'm not gonna feel any particular way, and like Aubrey's just decided, I'll cancel the runs until it's, you know, half-ass playable.
Do we know when they're... So someone said that it was announced on the 16th for PC.
They are talking about doing it for PC on the 15th. They have not specified specifically for console. However, they did acknowledge that they are full. They knew this was coming over to us before it actually happened. So I am assuming they're going to try and get the incremental patch out the same day or probably right after. They're not going to let this just go for much longer. They recognize how bad this is. Like, light attack weaving is not our system, it's theirs. They don't want this.
I'm down for reps. That's what I need. Fuck a bug. Easy clap when it's fixed. But not everyone has to.
Ideally, I want Tom to call it out, but I need the call out. As long as I'm getting that call out, I'm relatively happy.
Here's the best way I can think to phrase it, Does. Tom, when you're telling us the time and percentage, right before you say that, say coming in. Because that's your best time to look anyway. Just be like, coming in, time percentage.
It's usually when I do the call out though, is when he's coming in, so
But there will be times when you will need to do that call out at a different time as well. So it's better to just make sure that if he's coming in, you're calling it.
Yeah.
And one other finesse touch, reverse it. Say, Felm's coming in, and then give me that, because then it gives me the perspective. Oh, well, anyway, do that.
You got my man Des over here heap heating.
Like, I'm telling you, I don't know how many of y'all like just dream of the idea of doing callouts for a boss hard mode. It's different.
Oh no, are you turning into Spider?
I'm gonna pull a Spider and just say it's fucking different. Like,
it's definitely different. I had to do bolt timers on our Vast Hard Mode Friday, so I got experience there.
Not like you're making any sort of call out, but like being the raid lead itself.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, I have both my healers, both my tanks, and in my particular case, I have Aubrey on mic all giving me callouts. And I have, like, really think about it. Every single one of you. Think about what you do very specifically just because I say to do it. I'm making each of those callouts based on the callouts that I'm hearing from all of my support. So, all of you guys are like engineers, you guys are telling me what's going on in your world. and I'm having to be the conductor. And I have to make sense out of all this shit and say, we need to do this because of this. On the fly. It's a fucking headache. Like, honestly, it's its own ball game, and I would honestly recommend becoming a raid lead, every single one of y'all, if it's nothing more than just like pug Craglorn trials, and just get a sense of doing that job, and then do it for Voss or Cloud Rest. It's phenomenal what you're trying to do.
Done it before. Fuck that.
And
I just don't like how having to deal with people being so flaky. Like you'll get like 3 people like, oh, I can't make it, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like running around like a chicken, a chicken with the head cut off, trying to find people. I don't know.
yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's
the hardest job in the game, in my opinion. Being a raid leader is
absolutely
in this game.
For those of you who have never tried, listen to this guy. And it depends on how far we're going. Like, because there's different leagues of raid lead. There is, the group is together, I make the call-outs. There is, this is my team. So if somebody calls in, if somebody feels sick, or if one of you guys have to stay over after work, and you don't give me but 15 minutes notice, or you let me know when we're fucking grouping, and I'm the one that has to find a replacement, and then I'm like, oh, well, I could bring this guy in, but he's really good, but he's a toxic motherfucker, and the moment that he sees so-and-so drop dead to kite, he's gonna fucking rip their asshole the size of a football field. Or I could bring this guy in, he's a really sweet guy, but he's the guy that's going to be dying to kite over and over again. It's fucking bad. And I have to say, it really is the people that makes being a raid lead such a difficult job.
There's just
Like,
on that, it's timely that you say that. I can do tomorrow, but I have an appointment in the city with my lawyer. I won't go into why I'm seeing a lawyer, but it's not to run off with another team.
Man? It's like crime in ESO right here. What's up, man?
I didn't say crime. I just said I needed to see an attorney.
On this episode of Law and Order.
But yeah, I can make it. But
On
it
this
just means that I
episode
can...
of What Did Heathen Do Now?
Right.
We joined Heathen
Alright.
mid-trial.
hit me up. Like, what we got? Are you gonna be late? Are you having to leave early?
No, I can make it. It'd just mean that I get far less sleep for work, so I'm gonna go to work. I can be here, but if you can get someone, that'd be great. If not, I'll be here.
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. And that's another one. Support is such an ass thing to have to replace, which I just did, and I struck lucky because I already knew Boney has a tank and has at least stepped through the doors of Voss. Once again, fall back into the raid lead thing.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll be here.
Alright, I appreciate it, Heathen. Like, I'm gonna make you work for it. You came to me more than once saying that you wanted this. So I'm giving you the full crash course. If you are ready, please stack on me, just so that way I can see, like, what we're waiting on, because I thought we were waiting on somebody. I have no idea if we still are.
We're just bonding.
Strawberry and I are good.
And making sure Swoopback's right.
Yeah, we're hanging out with Swoop and Harry.
I'm sorry, I'm dealing with annoying people getting me fucking pissed about not wanting to follow requirements. If I DM you and I'm super sweet and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but your parse didn't meet requirements because you failed to show XYZ thing.
Yo,
I'm so
I
sorry
got
for
one
the
of those.
inconvenience. And you come back at me with fucking why? I hate you. I immediately hate you. Like, I have no problem explaining, like, what you've missed. I actually hate having to tell people. But if you come back to me and go, why do you want to know? Why do you want to see it? Get the fuck out.
I got one of those before. I
I'm
don't know
so
if it was from
nice
you,
about it, and
or
I get like
somebody else.
shitty attitudes in return, and it makes me sad.
People just don't want to have to parse again. They're just mad they have to go back and redo it, I guess.
My deal is
Yeah.
with that is I'm in like 5 other guilds plus Discord guilds, and they all require. It's not like this guild is the only one that does this.
Right?
He
All
didn't
the
show his
videos
character
are all the
sheet,
same.
and I said, I'm so sorry, but we can't accept your parse. We require you show these 3 things. You didn't show this one. He comes back at me, fucking hell! I already just redid that parse twice because I forgot the inventory the first time. Like, why do I gotta do it again? I'm over here like, I hate you. I immediately don't like you.
I know exactly who you're talking about because I saw their parse and I saw they didn't link that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
Rip.
like this is why. Real quick, this has nothing to do with this run, but just to, you can almost look at this as like an extension of the raid league conversation. If you want to be a guild master, that takes it even further. There is a reason. There is a dead ass reason. I am not the guy that looks at any of the fucking parses. So if any of you before have asked me about looking at your parse, there's a reason why I don't. Because if you send me, like if you send in a parse and you do not meet the requirements and you message me about it, I'm gonna think you're a fucking retard. And I have nothing that I want from you. I want you to fucking leave. Because if you are too goddamn stupid to look at the requirements that I have in the message of the day of being in the Discord, which in the fucking guild link says is required, you are too fucking stupid to be inside a goddamn trial with me. This is why Aubrey is the person that gets reached out
You
to.
know how many times I've been cursed out, though, for telling someone they forgot something? Like, I have actually been cussed out because I told someone he didn't show his CP. And he's like, bitch, trying to see my fucking build? What the hell is your deal? And I was like, okay, now. I sent another officer at the time after this person, and the person, I'm not even joking, within 15 minutes of me telling this other officer, by the way, officer with some, that this person cussed me out for not showing things. He was the perfect person to tell because he was kind of like you in that regard, like he wasn't going to take the bullshit. When I showed him the DMs, he was like, that is utterly unacceptable, and he DM'd this person. I to this day do not know what he said, but this person came groveling back.
It's pulled. It's pulled.
Yeah, someone pulled.
Don't
This
doubt
person
it, bro,
came back
please.
to me groveling.
Everybody in the team, I appreciate you.
Oh, Lord.
Heathen, pull him back. Pull him
Yeah,
way
I've got
back.
him. I've got him. I've got him.
Good, Heathen. Somebody get Lars.
I'm getting him with my Fleur auto red. Thanks for the soul gem, Lars.
Oh yeah, by the way, Port, you should join the guild. We're really nice and friendly people.
After the
Can't
We really
help
are.
these
We
conversations.
really are. I'm sorry. We are really nice and friendly if you're not a moron.
Even if you're a moron, I'm pretty nice.
To
We're
your
still
sides?
nice. Jumping. I love dancing.
AoE's down. Get ready for the kite. Remember, we are saving ultimates until after that first protector is down.
Back
One
exit.
person on the res, everyone else on protector.
I hate to admit this, but I'm not doing what attacks on the protectors.
I mean, I'm not mad. Ultimate's out now. Right now is the time for the big ass push. All the orbs getting close. Get that combustion synergy.
3 Colossus at once. Des, did you explain how we're calling them? Because that was all 3 of them at the same time.
Under boss.
I didn't see a single one of them going out. Barry, You're gonna verbally call him out. DPS, you need to be using the
Got it.
synergy hotkey. Slap on the wrist for all of you.
Oh, wait a minute, Des, something to discuss real quick since we're here.
One on the res.
You lost a crow support, so we need a new crow DPS.
I know.
Back exit.
That's why I was so quick to let Bitter on her crow.
Ah, very nice.
One on the res. One on the res. If you don't know where that dead body is, you need to find out.
I've got him.
Method to my madness. I made 3 crows work.
I was wondering why. I guess now. 4% to jump. 3% to jump.
Back exit.
Focus protector. Oh no! Bitter's gone again.
Bitter! No, she just dead. She ain't gone yet.
Oh. Hey, Bitter, you're still here.
Bitter.
Ultimate's out. AoE's down.
2%
We are gonna
to
be-
jump.
Yep. Get ready for a jump, guys.
1%!
Start making your way over. Now.
Kill the protector in the middle.
Yep.
It said mean things about your mother.
So do I.
It's probably right about most of it, but AoE's down.
Lopez coming up. Be ready?
Films.
Felon's coming up. Be ready? Testing you. Yep.
That's
Perfect timing, actually.
Alright, focus the
like a second
protector.
early.
As a general rule of thumb for this night, or until the bug is gone, we focus protector while Felms is jumping around. When Felms comes in, we're probably going to be hard focusing him unless we get stupid ahead. In down.
Coming in.
Refresh channel acceleration. AoE's down. Hard target and focus Felms. When Felms jumps, we focus protector on entrance side. One person will get the res. One on the res, everyone else on protector now.
Got him.
Oh, don't
And
die,
down
don't
2
time to
minutes
die.
on track.
Stay alive there. Stay
Very
alive.
I'm feeling alive for now.
Push
Everyone on Felms. All the orbs. Get in close, get that synergy, bust that synergy.
Oh my god, none of my skills are working.
And now push Ohms. Switch to protector on entrance side.
And down. On track. 150.
Refresh AoEs.
Nice, Ghostly.
Focus Felms.
Back exit.
As soon as he jumps, switch to protector now.
And down. 10 ahead. 1 minute.
Alright, that's good news. Refresh all your ground-based AoEs. Go ahead and focus Felms one more time.
Kite. Back exit.
Switch to protector.
Oh, I had a big lag spike.
2 people on the reses.
Inbound.
Time remaining.
50 seconds. She's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Feel free to ignore Felms, but... Boney. No.
He's
bad
dead, he's
Boney.
dead, he's dead, he's
No! Boney, no.
You can't die there,
no.
Boney.
No, that's gonna go straight
Front
to the
kite's gonna go to
DPS.
Barry.
That'd be the best scenario. Worst case scenario, he jumps to the other side of DPS during
And he
the
might
drop.
jump to entrance.
I'm gonna try to position and get it. Back middle.
Focus DPS.
Tom, when it's
or
time, get back as
Kite
far
down.
as you can.
Yeah.
Somebody
I'm
go
gonna
up
try
in
to do it
front,
first.
kite, get the res on Barry. Everyone else, focus protector now. Barry, whenever you get up, you need to hang up really fucking close to the lanterns to try to give Tom the best chance for getting Felms to jump on him.
Yep. Got it.
Okay.
If you are going up
Oh,
front
he
to
got
front
it!
kite,
Back middle. Okay.
Alright.
Coming in. One.
focus protector. Switch to Felms now.
Kite.
Ultimate's out on Felms. Try to hold Felms still. Switch back to Protector. I'm going to assume that Mars blue screen.
No, he's dead. I'm getting him.
I was rizzing Barry.
Yeah.
Good
He's
deal.
up though. He's up. I'm awake.
Refresh AoEs. Hard focus Felms.
Back exit.
Ignore Protector until Felms jumps, and then we switch to Protector. Switch now.
Inbound. 2 minutes on track.
Somebody get Boney up. If you have Felms, take him to the ass. You are now temporarily the off tank. Got it.
Want me to get him?
Yep.
I can't tell if he's down, to be honest. Nobody's showing me that up the
Inbound. 130. 10 behind.
Alright. Pre-place ground-based AoEs. Focus Felms. We focus Protector after Felms jumps. And 1 focus Felms. Res take priority now. Everyone else on Protector.
Inbound. We're at 1 minute. He is
Refresh.
20 behind.
Channel acceleration. I need ultimates on Felms. Only 1 Colossus. But I definitely want my 1. Okay. Focus Protector. Under boss.
5% big
Inbound.
heal.
Big heals, Barry. Big heals. Stay alive.
On track.
Stay alive.
40 seconds.
Refresh the AoEs under Felms. Focus the Felms. Ignore reses.
Front entrance.
When Felms jumps, we focus reses and then Protector. Get them now.
Ooh.
Inbound. 20 seconds. 15 seconds.
Ignore everything. Kill Felms. Felms has to die absolutely right now.
5
I don't
seconds.
care what you gotta do to make it happen.
Dead.
Down.
Alright. Reses take priority after Kite. If you're not getting a res... Alright, just get the reses.
You're right. Okay.
Once reses are had, focus Protector. I'm not gonna lie, him sitting there twitching, standing up, that's really bad on me.
It's kind of
Like,
creepy.
that really fucks with everything about what I gotta do.
He looks so
To your
creepy.
sides.
Jumping
To your
up
side.
1%. Jumping now.
Oh.
Focus the
Take the
Protector in the
jump and the
center.
jump.
Tight down.
Both kites.
Films is
Get the reses.
Under boss.
Too many people up front.
Get the reses. Reses take priority.
He's up, by the way. He's up in front, like, with the group.
Ignore. Like, we have way too many people
I mean,
dead.
for the ones
reses
who
take
weren't
priority.
getting reses.
I had Thelms and everybody else.
No AoE for Felms jump. That's cute.
Okay.
30 inbound, 30 behind, 2 minutes.
Somebody get the res on Boney. If you have the aggro on Felms,
Take down.
bring it into group. Boney, take Ohms. Don't die to breath, please. Res on Heathen takes priority over everything.
I got him.
Everyone
I got him.
else get
I know.
Come on.
Back exit. Or back
Your
middle, sorry.
button.
I got him.
Down.
Alright, Felms is coming in. What is
1
time
minute.
remaining on Felms? Holy shit. Alright,
And
so
he's
we're
like
gonna
50 behind.
stay alive. Like, go ahead and play it out, but this is already a wipe, and I want everyone to see why.
Getting those protectors.
Yep, focus protector now. Like,
Choke that.
get res, focus protector. This is already a wipe, guys. We're gonna play it out. For anyone that doesn't understand, this is necessary. Focus Felms. Switch to reses. Reses take priority.
He's
Don't
30
die for a
seconds.
res.
Apply that to all your trialing experience. Never die for a res.
Focus Felms now while he's in. We're behind, so he definitely takes priority over res. Switch to reses and protector. Get the reses.
Inbound.
Tom and
5
Barry,
seconds.
he's going to be enraged. You guys are going to get fucked really hard. Play it smart. Everything we have on Felms. He's jumping. Focus reses. Reses take priority. Like, you need to be fighting to get those reses, and then protector. Felms is coming in, you have to switch to Felms. Boney, you're gonna have to block just about everything that he does now. When he goes for the jump, get the reses. We're going sweaty for this one.
Ah!
Stay down, Lars. Fuck.
Alright, go sleep.
too
You
much
didn't see that. Focus Felms, he's in the group.
He's loose.
And here is the wipe.
It's also 9:34. You don't really have time to do another poll if they're gonna be. You might want to call it early, essentially.
Yeah. Okay. So we won't be doing another pool. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. For those of you who wasted pots, soul gems, whatever have you, for that little bit of pool when I called it a wipe, I do apologize, but this is a very important lesson. When you have stupid high burn, you can afford a shit ton of mistakes. If you have lower burn, you have to be flawless. And this comes to the generic ass argument that we've all heard before between, would you take an 80k floor DPS versus a 45k DPS that knows how to play mechanics? Okay, the trick is, I know everyone wants to think that they want to go with the 45k DPS that knows how to play mechanics, but the truth is, higher DPS is God in this game. And this is really the example of it. Now, note, I'm only using this as an example because we are all suffering from lower DPS because of the bug and various other reasons. Because we are going to be at a disadvantage with this bug, it is going to force us to have to play smarter, to have to be better. Because we don't have that godlike burn to fall back on. If we have a tank die is usually a good one that will instantly fuck us right in the ass. But if a bunch of DPS die, same thing. Whenever we lose that burn, because we're on a schedule with these minis, Lothus is not so bad. As long as each of us as DPS are smart enough to place our orbs, walls, boneyards, whatever AoE you happen to be using towards Lothus, you can be gravy with him. With Thelms, though, we have a schedule. We have to burn him whenever he's in. If he's not in our AoEs, he's jumping around somewhere where we can't hit him. The easiest way to increase the burn, don't die. That's the simplest one, and it's not meant to be a dickish comment, but that is just the truth of the matter. If we don't die, we're going to have so much better burn. And understand the impact of a single death. If one person dies, then that's another DPS that has to get that res. Because remember, support's not going to do it for you. Me and Aubrey are not going to do it for you.
There's 6 people on the trial, and we're like, going to be looking for reses.
To each of the DPS. To each of the DPS, if you're not a tank, a healer, me or Aubrey, you guys are the ones that are responsible for getting reses. And you have to be quick, because think of it this way. You parse to make a statement to people to say that you're wanted. Whether you hit 70, 80, 90, insert whatever number. Insert that number and then think, how many seconds does it take for somebody to start your res, complete the res, and if anything stops them, or if people just don't get that res the moment that you instantly die, that's time and investment wasted. So, 1, yes, to each of us, don't die. But 2, for those of you who I pointed out as the not me, not Aubrey, not support DPS, understand your role very, very well. The moment somebody dies, it doesn't matter who they are, you need to be aware of where they are and whether or not somebody's getting it. And if you are the person that is next to said dead person and you're not getting that res quick enough, you need to understand that you have to do better than that. Because if we have multiple deaths, we're going to fall behind. And right now, under these circumstances, we're going to have a bitch of a time trying to come back from it. Now, with that being said, with these circumstances, any improvements that we see, they're going to compound once the bug gets fixed. This will get fixed, there's no doubt in my mind. The question is, how long is it going to take fucking Zoss to do their goddamn job? By now, anyone else would have been fired from their job for work performance. So, you know, whatever.
I mean, fact.
It's whatever. You know, if I make a mistake 5 times in a row, I'm already fired. I just don't know it yet. But, you know, for Bethesda, you know, it's, oh, you get, they're going to humiliate you, but you're not going to get fired. Life goes on. So it's whatever.
Bethesda has plot armor and it's some bullshit.
It's something. All in all, Aubrey, did you happen to catch what our best percentage was for any of these pools? Did anybody?
I saw
48%. 50.
48 or 45.
I want to
No,
say
we
it
got
was
into
like
the 40s.
48.
We got into
Yeah,
the 40s, yeah.
Yeah, 48, 49.
Last one I saw was 48, yeah. And Aubrey's DC.
Des,
Yes.
not to step on any toes or anything, but we might want to maybe go over lanes, because I did see 1 or 2 people that were consistently not in the right lanes for kiting. I don't know if everyone knows exactly where they should be for that. Don't want to like call anyone out, but yeah, like.
If you want to do me a favor, if they made enough an impression that you weren't, like, you noted it, first, think of it this way. Was it something that you could have easily avoided if you had adjusted for it? If yes, hold off on it. Like,
Yeah, it didn't cause me any problems personally, but yeah, like I was able to adjust. But I'm just saying more so like maybe we should just have everyone actually go to their spot so everyone knows where they should be. And specifically too, because we're all mag, obviously we're not stams, so you should pretty much be staying in your lane.
Yes, no. I have mixed feelings on that one, honestly.
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking hate when you get the people who think that if a person is out of their lane, then there is, like, nothing else exists except for that one person. Because when you get to +2, you have to be able to work around shit. Because you're not always going to have a lane. It's never going to happen. You're not going to get a pool where your lane is unoccupied and everything is hunky-dory. With that being said, if you're the person that's free roaming around everywhere, do be mindful. Like, I intentionally had everybody do the circle kite so that way we could learn how to handle those moments. But, you know, there is a certain level of courtesy. Heathen, yeah, go ahead, go back to sleep. Clip your video if you would. I don't know how useful it'll be. But try to get to that me as soon as possible.
Yeah, it'll be the same. I got Friday, Saturday off, so it'll come through more than likely Friday night for you.
Time jumper.
Ignore that. That first pull was fucking
Love, you
retarded.
said my name.
I got my
And
shit
an
together
IDC.
after that.
Me?
I feel like I improved because I didn't have any fucking confidence, but I solo healed that one boss, so that helped a wee bit.
If that makes you feel better, I'm not going to take
It
that
does
away
a
from you,
little
but
bit.
I
Thank you.
want you to understand that particular fight meant absolutely nothing to me in regards to this trial.
That's okay. It's self-confidence. The better I feel, the better I play.
Hold on to that. Lars, in regards to your question, use your best judgment. Like, really think it over. Because I did not see what you see. I'm aware of that. If you think that they are not trying to get back to their lane, like, if you feel like that it would have taken them less effort to do the right thing than for whoever was around them to adjust, reach out to them, say, hey, seen that you were kind of a little wonky on your lanes, you know, just letting you know that makes it really difficult on your neighbor. If you can work, like, if you can put in just a little bit of effort and make other people's lives easier. And this is a negotiating game that every one of us has to play. To each of us, be very aware of your actual lane. Whenever Kai... Good night, Barry. Or...
Des, you just cut out.
You know the siege?
Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, Crown passed. Alright.
Well, while he's gone, Boney, you there?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Yo, so I've been seeing a lot of Stamkros parsing without Colossus. Have you been seeing that?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
because
use
it's on the dummy.
just use the stupid Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, the Dawnbreaker. But
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go too.
yeah,
Alrighty.
take care,
So,
Barry.
bye, y'all.
See you guys. See you tomorrow. Yeah, no,
See you
I've
tomorrow.
seen
Good
more
night.
people use the Dawnbreaker, which I've actually never seen for parsing.
So you hit 95k using your Colossus?
96.5 with the Colossus, yeah.
With a Colossus?
Yeah,
I
with a
gotta try
Colossus.
So
I
you don't
posted-
need a Colossus, that's why.
Well,
It's
you don't
on
need
No,
the
but apparently-
debuff, but the damage might be higher.
Okay,
Exactly.
that one pissed me off. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that one pissed me off. Right as I asked the question, it was like, blue screen!
Dude, I think I'm gonna try with my Colossus then.
Oh,
You gotta try with
did
the
yours with
Dawnbreaker. Yeah, you try yours with Dawnbreaker and see
Yeah,
if you hit
exactly.
higher.
I'm
I'm gonna try mine with the
trying mine.
Colossus.
I'm trying mine right now, what I'm doing, because I already hit 96 with the Colossus. I'm going to try with the Dawnbreaker, and then with the...
Dawnbreaker will do better.
Well, I
seen
already
somebody
hit
put
it
up
96.
103 last night.
Dawnbreaker
Yeah,
is going to do better than Colossus because the benefit of the Colossus is already on the dummy. The Colossus itself doesn't actually hit as hard.
Oh!
That's what I was trying to say.
That's hopefully... It did not register.
There you go. Thank you,
Hopefully
Aubrey.
that's like a.
I haven't crunched the numbers myself.
I tried.
Did you crunch the numbers?
Boucher would have
Based off
like
the
repeated it
numbers?
like, hear me! Hear me!
Nobody listens
that-
to me. Whatever.
Is that off the numbers?
Okay.
Is that off the numbers or?
I've just been seeing a lot more Dawnbreakers, and I guess that's why. It's because of the.
I haven't crunched
That's
the
why
numbers
everybody's
myself.
hitting in the 90s now, is because of that.
Well, see, but
Colossus
I hit 96 with the. I was using my Colossus. I
Yeah,
wasn't
he hit
using the
5k
Dawnbreaker.
higher than me using Colossus, and I used Dawnbreaker.
Well, I seen somebody hit
Get
103 last
back
night
in
with the
there, bitch.
Dawnbreaker. So
Oh, I'm getting back in there. Was that Was I what? Yes, I was lane E. I wasn't trying to call you out, but yeah, you were to my left a lot, and there's no lane 9, so that's what it was actually. So, I actually, this is my first date with you guys, so I missed the part where Des said to do a circle. I actually usually do a U, like I'll go back and then I'll come forward. But yeah, I noticed you like 3 times to my left, which, like, again, it's not a big deal, but there is no lane 9 as far as I know. Yeah, and it's all good. Like, again,
Nobody should be in lane 9 though,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that
that's
puts
why-
you
yeah.
in spit territory. So you potentially make Barry's job harder if you're up in that area.
Yeah, and again, it wasn't like, I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole, which is why I wasn't trying to call you out, but like, I did notice you like 3 or 4 times to my left, which would have put you in lane 9. But yeah, again, this is my first day, so I missed whatever you might have had with Boney.
you in lane 8, Lars?
Yeah, I'm lane 8.
So pretend this is the column over there behind the boss right there where your lane is. What I used to do is I just kept straight path back to the boss, back to this. I never went past this because that's where that spit was, and then you have to give your partner right here room. But I always try to go straight in and straight back, and then you move around that if you have to. But always just try to make a straight line, and then you should have plenty of room.
Yeah, no, personally, I wasn't actually, him being there didn't affect me, but it was more so, that's why I was saying, like, does everyone know their lanes? Because, again, there is no lane 9, and to my left would be 9.
Yeah, the only one up there should be the off tank.
Yeah,
there.
so, yeah. That's all that was. It wasn't really causing me any problems. It was more so.
Say
like,
what you're gonna say, but I need to steal you after this.
Okay.
Oh.
So, she's talking to me.
Oh, okay.
After Prague is mine and Aubrey's time. Just for future reference, so if we ever dip, it's not because, like, I don't care or I'm mad. It's just, that's mine.
Probably because I said, "Hey, it's time to go."
Yeah.
I need
alright,
my
so,
time.
Real quick, if you guys, like, if you have a concern, I want to encourage, like, by all means, send me and Aubrey a message and say, hey, I feel this might be a concern. But after that, reach out to those people, try to talk to them. And if you happen to get a whisper and someone says, hey, this or that, do not get butthurt, do not get pissy about it, just try to hear them out, because again, this is meant to be a team. We're going to learn together. So you might have somebody that says, hey, you know, I think you're kiting just a little bit off. And if you really think you're doing it right, both of you clip your videos. Like, if you see something, clip your video. If somebody says something to you about something that you're doing, clip your video. If you guys can't work it out, if you guys aren't sure who's right, bring it to somebody else. I don't care if it's me, Aubrey, whoever. And again, if no one can find resolution, take it to Aubrey. If you still can't get a resolution, take it to me, and I'm just going to make a fucking choice on it. But what I want is for people to be open and okay enough to communicate with each other. And that's the key. Because if I get mad at Aubrey because she's always in my lane, and we can't work it out, team is not going to go anywhere. And we're just going to be salty bitches about it until either we clear or until the group disbands. one or the other. So I'm going to work on something that no group really emphasizes, and that's human connection. So give it a shot, but always make sure to clip your videos. If I can't see what you've seen,